Okay, an explanation is in order. Yesterday's show was going so good. We was going over what we're thankful for. Fucking everything was cash money, and then I had to leave. Just like my dad walked out when I was 4. I had to walk out of doing the show, and I replied later and said, "The show's canceled. It's over. It's so over." But now we're so back. But I want to explain what happened. Um, I was doing the show, and all of a sudden, Thalmor tried calling me over Messenger, which is odd because whenever she wants to talk to me, she just calls me. So why is she using Messenger? She never uses Messenger. I figured, oh, you know, her phone isn't working. She's having to use Messenger. She's using Messenger telling her phone isn't working. And I live next door to my mom, and whenever she tries to call me and we have a mismatched communication, I don't call her back. I just put my phone in my pocket and I just walk, 30 seconds next door, and I just go into her house and I'm like, hey, what's poppin'? What's shaka-lackin'? So I go over there, and she's in the living room, and I'm like, why did you call me over Messenger? And she was like, no, I didn't call you over Messenger. And I was like, yeah, you did. And she was like, no, I didn't. So she grabbed a tablet, and as she grabs her tablet, she messaged me from her account. And how can someone message you over Messenger, but you see them right in front of you and they're not talking to you? Well, very quickly I realized her Facebook had been compromised. So I set to work unfucking the situation, only to realize not only was her Facebook compromised, her email was compromised, and all the two-factor authentication had been set to other people's two-factor authentication. So the situation was like DEFCON 1 completely fucked. And this is an email she's had for 15 years. So, like, oh fuck, this is really bad. So I set to work trying to warn all of our Facebook people that, hey, mom shit is fucked. Ignore her. Meanwhile, I'm getting like Microsoft desktop messages because her account is hooked up to the as people was responding to fake mom. I would see the responses, and the scammer was trying to get people to send money. That's what it was. I'm broke down. I'm broke down by the side of the road. Can you cash out? Can you cash out me $350? You have $300 for me? And you know, this pissed me off, as you can imagine. And I actually ended up talking to the scammer some. Let me show that. So the scammer says to me, hello, hello. And I say to them, is the money you get from doing this really worth going to hell over? And they say, sir, with all due respect, send me $250 now, or this is just the beginning. Please don't play with me, or think that I'm playing with you. Careful with your words. You seem smart. 3 minutes to respond, or this will be bad. And I say, I am not going to be intimidated by a criminal. I'm not sending you money. And then he said, okay, sir, it's not you that's going to suffer. So, I contact the emails like customer support, and they run us through like we have to send them a photo of my mom's like ID and stuff, but they end up signing out everyone on the email. We added they gave us the temp code to go in. They add our two-factor authentication, and all's good. And then very easily from there, I use Facebook's system. Log everyone out, change the password, And this got resolved in about 50 minutes of me going over there. So it got resolved pretty quickly. But, like, I don't know, I hate these fucking scammers. And, like, Mom showed me what happened, but I mentioned that during the pre-show yesterday, we had a talk with the scammer. And the same scammer called last night. And my mom's a boomer. And she's a great woman, and she's very smart. But, her health ain't so good, and that affects her mentally as well. And so she fell for, giving this, like, security code over to him. And that's how they gained access. So, but now I know what happened, so now we know how to avoid it, and basically just ignore, like, strange people. So I gave her a quick cybersecurity thing. Thank you, Bork. I'm gonna look into that. So there you go. Got it all resolved. But because they had access to the email, I had to get it taken care of because I didn't know what they would have access to, and the sooner we got them out of access, the better. I suspect because the first thing they did was break into the Facebook and try to get people to cash out money. I suspect that's probably all they really could do, and thankfully we got them out so quickly. I don't think there's much else to worry about. So we're going to keep monitoring the email and stuff, see if anything weird pops up. But there you go. No, thankfully Thalmor is doing just fine. But all right. Away we go. Fuck scammers. Maybe it's my own fucked up moral code, but with murder, I'm like, I can give leniency to murder. Because maybe the fucker had it coming, okay? If you had a daughter and she married like some dark triad piece of shit who would like beat her and you blew his brains out, I'm kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. Or if you have like two mobs, if you have like a crime family and they kill each other over like a power dispute, it's like, you know what? You enter that lifestyle, you accept that could happen to you. So I'm kind of okay with that. But like theft, like this scamming bullshit, that gets me livid. That gets me angry. Oh. But anyways. All right, so that's what happened, and now I'm going to pick up where we left off. Everyone said they're thankful for something. Everyone's awesome who contributed to that. We're moving on. Alex is currently running for, I think, about 5-6 more days, a special sale. I don't know what to call it, but basically you give $70. You PayPal $70 to the LLC that owns Politics More. And in exchange for that, you get $800 million, 1 year VIP, a special award, a special achievement, and I think that's it. I think just those 4 things. And a lot of people gawk at it. I actually got it just the other day. And I was saying something to Lysander. I forgot what it was. Oh, I said that, like, I'm okay with him. I said I was okay with Alex doing the sale because it's like, I hope that money gets reinvested into the game. And Lysander was like, Thalmor, you scared, so there's no reason to think that. And I said, yeah, probably. But then in the thank you message that you get if you do it, Alex explicitly states that, like, yeah, it goes towards like server costs, marketing, and development. So I was like, okay. So I shared that with Lysander because it's like, I'm not fully schizophrenic. I have a reason to think this now. And like some people were like really unhappy with the fact that I had spent $70 to do it. It's up to 78 now. Okay, fucking awesome, fucking based. Okay. I'm going to explain why I did it. I'm going to explain why it's okay to give Alex her money. Okay? It's so easy. It's so easy to say, fuck Alex, fuck giving him money. So easy to do that. Okay? but I'm retarded. I take the hard road, okay? I gave the $70 chiefly because I wanted the 1 year VIP. Because I like having VIP. Instead of having to renew it every month or whatever, I just get the 1 year. I don't have to worry about it. That's worth it alone to me. Second, I wanted the 800 million because it's a big leap forward to getting 7039, which I just got today, by the way. I'll be at City 40 in January. It'll be a birthday gift to myself. And there is a monkey brain part of me here, okay? There is a monkey brain part of me here that sees the exclusive reward and achievement, and it makes me go, It makes me go, So I already won the VIP, I already won the money, the rewards to seal the deal for me. I was like, let's do it. Come on. I got $70. Okay, I just spent $70 pre-ordering Yakuza 8 Infinite Wealth off of Amazon. Fuck it, I could spend another $70 on Alex here. So now there's like the finger wagging argument, right? Which is Thalmor, you cuck. Thalmor, you cuck. Alex does not work on the game. Alex barely works on the game. He's barely doing any marketing. I don't think he's doing any marketing. He's not doing anything for the game. Why are you giving him money? Why are you being fin-domed by Alex? Okay? I want to explain why. I actually like politics more. Less for the game mechanically, more for the community and like the drama, okay? It is within my will for politics and war to thrive and grow. And this goes into, I guess, what I really want to talk about. But I think what the game really needs, it needs more players. And so when I give Alex $70, what I'm hoping for is this goes to one of two things. It goes towards development, which means, hopefully something that would help with player retention, or it goes towards marketing, which I hope goes into player growth. And so those are wins to me. I want Alex to take a fuck ton of money because I want him to put that money back into the game, which I think he would. Because I think for Alex, it's a business decision. Look, I put so much money into Politics and War. It's a business. I put so much money in, I get so much more out. And I think he's probably motivated to do that. So that's why I gave the money. I wanted the exclusive cosmetics, I wanted the money, I wanted the VIP, and I wanted to support the game. I was like, whatever, I'll do it. Whatever. And I think it's fine for others too as well. I think, I spoke about this, I forgot it was last show or the show before that. But, the community's not been good to Alex, and arguably Alex hasn't been good to the community either, sure. But, why shouldn't Alex just step away completely? Stop moderation, stop putting effort, just maintain the server so that people keep buying credits and then he moves on other things. Why shouldn't he do that? Okay? Because the community sure doesn't appreciate him being around for the most part. But I think the money is a good carrot on a stick to get him to keep coming back and keep investing. So when it comes to like, boycott credits, hurt Alex where it matters. Motherfucker, you hurt him bad enough, he's gonna quit. And then we really will have a dead fucking game, 5-10 years from now. And I don't want that. I want Politics and War to thrive. I want 5,000 more Politics and War players. Okay, I want 10,000 more Politics and War players. Can you imagine if, like, tomorrow, 10,000 new players joined and they all stayed. Not like because a lot of people join and then immediately quit. I'm talking 10,000 people who join and they stay. Can you imagine how things would look like 6 months later, a year later, 18 months later? Holy fuck, it would be a madhouse. It would be glorious. That's why I went for the game. So give Alex your money, okay? Not a whole lot, maybe just a little money as a treat. But I think it's okay. He wants to do a special sale to get people to give $70. It seems like I'm going to guess over 100 people are going to buy or are going to contribute. So he's going to make what 7,000. I don't know what PayPal's cut is, but what 7,000 extra like for basically doing nothing. That's good. I hope he puts it to good use. I think he will. He did hate me. He did. I'm hoping he'll improve. Okay, and maybe that's just copium. Maybe I'm on some copium, but I'm an optimist at my heart. What can I say? All right. UPN and the Commonwealth signed, I think, an M level. I have no commentary to add on that, honestly. Let me check the forums, see if I can wiggle out another 10 minutes of content here. UPN also, it was an O level, thank you, Vast. UPN also dropped the Immortals and the Coal Mines. Nope, there's another alliance called the Commonwealth, Avatar Patrick. I would know we're allies to them. Alliance affairs. The Aqua War stuff, I don't know about any of that. What about Orbis Central? Besides Mindsun updating the treaty web stuff. Okay. Yeah, nothing new on the forums. Dead gay game. Does Alex really have a beard? Why do people keep looking for him? Does he have one? Does anybody have a picture? I do know Alex did recently announce that he wants to become a Twitch streamer and stream like Pogs more development stuff and take questions. That sounds cool to me. I probably won't watch live. I probably will watch the VODs though. I'll watch the recordings. I think he should do it because I think Alex should be more involved with stuff. I think that's a cool way to interact with people. So I voted yes. I voted yes. He should do it. And I have been informed that some of the people who voted no were Thalmoria listeners. So why do some of you guys not want him to do it exactly? I want to know the reasoning. That says they're haters, and they could just be. But maybe there's an angle I haven't considered, and I am an open-minded person. Ultra says, "Well, it was the same time as Thalmor Radio." Well, that would be a compelling reason to vote against it. That's for sure. Zig, why do you think some Thalmoria listeners told Alex downvoted and said, "No, don't be a Twitch streamer"? Okay, so just Chad, basically. Nokia would listen some. Okay, there you go. I think Erica is also a listener. I haven't talked to BSK in a while. I hope he's doing okay. Okay. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of like Alex being bad anymore. I don't know why. Probably because I've disliked him for many years now, and I'm just burnt out on it. I agree, Zig. Talking and not doing anything is still like community engagement, though, which I'm fine with. I'm Alex does so little. I am so happy with even crumbs at this point. Okay, even crumbs would be an improvement over the nothing void. Okay, and I'm willing to be patient. I'm willing. He doesn't deserve it, and I shouldn't do it to myself. But I'm willing to, in spirit, be patient with him. Okay, I want what's best for the game. I'm sure he does too. There's common ground. Okay, I can hold my tongue and be at peace because, like, we already get nothing. So even a little something is like is an improvement. All right. Final call. Politics and war. Any last politics and war topics go over? Because I think that's kind of about it. I know Zig and Lysander. I think yesterday we talked about a general amnesty. Uh, yeah, I think we unbanned. I think yeah, I think everyone who's currently banned now. Wait, is Alex still banned? Is Alex unbanned? Who unbanned Alex? Uh-oh. That shouldn't have happened. Wait a minute. Why is Alex not banned? We should purge the whites again, Zig. I'm okay with the. I think we have hundreds of people here. We have. There are how many people in the server? Members. Give me a number, Discord. I just need a fucking number, you stupid fucking diaper-furred Chinese spyware shithole. Yeah, there's no reason why we need 600 people here, but only 20 show up to a show. We can remove 90% of the server, and it would just be an improvement, I think. I don't know. I'll think about it. Hey, Lysander and/or Zig, can you guys check? Is Alex still banned? Because it looks like he's not, but I'm also not able to navigate the menus here as well as I would like to. Huh. Someone had to have unbanned him then, because um, filter by action, unban member. No, it doesn't go far back. Someone unbanned him without permission. Oh my gosh, Nero, you're right. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Hold on. People are asking stuff that I want to respond to. Captain asked, why was he banned? So this was a point of contention. A point of contention I've always had with Politics and War administration is that I've always been firmly against, and I still am, Politics and War moderation applying to off-platform areas. I think the only discretion that Alex and anyone he what's the word, deputizes should only apply to like the game itself, the official forums, the official wiki, and the official Discord. And that's it. Those 4 places. If something happens in UPN server, it's not Alex's business, and he should do fucking nothing about it. If something happens in Ron, it's not Alex's business. He should not take in-game action over something that happens somewhere else. It's not his business. He should not do it. And I have that position because only losers try to worm their ways into like power like that. Not always. Okay, not everyone. If you're Rush or if you're Kegos or if you're Decagon, I'm not saying this applies to you. I'm generalizing here. Don't take it personally. Every fucker, if I ever say anything in general on this show, people want to take it personally, and it pisses me off. But generally, if you have an online platform and someone tries to worm their way into a position of authority, they're typically someone who wants to power trip or who will. And typically in online spaces like video games, especially politics and war, because politics and war attracts a particular flavor of person, you will. And now it's already happened. I don't think it's happening right now. It has happened in the past. I don't think it's the case right now. But I don't want a like left wing progressive on the politics and war adminship at a time where Alex is authorizing them to moderate off platform behavior. Because what you get then is, oh my gosh, they spam the N word. They spam the N word in OCN. We have to ban their nation. It turns into that. I don't want that. Okay, people get pissy over whatever out of character stuff. It gets messy. I think a policy of just benign negligence is the right thing. Otherwise, I'm concerned of a slippery slope situation where people get banned for like shit that already happens now as that always happened, and I don't think it's right. Now, the catalyst for this was I think last year or the year before. I remember when Shifty was a part of this server. Shifty was actually my co-host for a long time. We were friends. He had some authority in the server because he was my right hand guy. This was before Zig. Well, Zig was around, but he was like number 3 at the time. Shifty was beefing with this politics and word E girl. They met up in person. There was a false. I don't fucking know what happened. I don't care. It's a mess. I don't want anything to do with it. And Shifty was like harassing her and like face doxing her and like was just throwing the spit. And no, I'm completely wrong. No, that's what's actually no. Hold on. Shifty was beefing with a different Pulsar e-girl and was like sharing the. I don't know. He was like harassing her real bad out of character. This got him banned in game, and I disagreed with that because I don't think it's Alex's business. I think it opens the door for more moderation, and I'm against that because I'm like this liberty, like pro, like freedom guy. If someone's harassing you, fucking block them. So what happened was I banned. Is P1 still here? I hope he is. I'm going into all this thing because he asked. Yeah, P1's still here. So what happened was somehow in the way Shifty got banned, I interpreted it as the beginning of this, like, oh gosh, Alex, and by extension, all politics and war moderation is going to apply to like all like everything, and I'm against that. And yeah, it was. You had Kitschy, who Shifty beefs with, and Shifty got banned over the beef with Kitschy, and I opposed that, and that contributed to me banning Alex for a reason I'll get into in a minute. And what I was describing earlier about the second E girl, that's how me and him had the falling out. It was very public. But that's unrelated to Penguin's question. Alex banned Shifty, and I think the straw broke the camel's back. I think was something Shifty said here. I forget the details, but for some reason I remember taking it like as Alex having like a slight against Thalmor. And then what happened is that Greybird, who has since been unbanned and is still around, Greybird shitposted and said, well, now it's time to go take a shotgun to Alex's house. And Alex saw this because he joined here. He joined Thalmoria. And he saw this, and then he banned Greybird under the guise of, well, Greybird is threatening my life, so fuck him. Which, to Alex's credit, Greybird is now unbanned. So, he righted a wrong there. There was no serious stuff to Alex's life. Greybird was shitposting and was just being irresponsible with his words. But for Alex to, like, within the same 30-minute window, ban my right-hand guy here in Thalmoria, me be like philosophically opposed to it, and then for him to ban Greybird, I, as the owner of Thalmoria, was not going to tolerate this guy with this power using, like, being here in my space and using the words of the people of my community against them to ban them in game. I interpreted that as Alex picking a fight with Thalmoria, in a way picking a fight with me. So I exercised what little power I had, which is I banned him. I don't know why he's unbanned. I just found out tonight he's unbanned. He shouldn't be. I don't know who unbanned him. I don't appreciate that they unbanned him without, like, asking me or telling me. I don't know when it happened. I'm going to... Is there a way to ban people who aren't in a server? Because I want to reban him, like, tonight. Alex is, like, permanently banned. You're probably getting whiplash because I was sucking Alex's cock, 10 minutes ago, and now I'm saying why he's going to be permanently banned from the server. Look, guys, I'm schizophrenic. You can't expect much from me, I'm afraid. But, okay, that's my answer to you, Captain Penguin, why Alex is banned. Because I do not appreciate him coming here and using words spoken in Thalmoria by members of Thalmoria against them to ban them in game, because I'm philosophically opposed to that, what I think is admin overreach. And the fact that it happened in my space with people who are active, like listening to my show and stuff, or a staff of my show, I really do not like that. I still don't. I'm going to reban him, if not tonight, then tomorrow, because fuck that. I have not been reading chat because I'm using Avis in my brain here to get all the story out. So I've not been paying attention to the chat. I will catch up where I was. Someone else. HateB says, didn't you clear the ban list? I did not clear the ban list. I unbanned. I see, because there's a lot of, like, copycat accounts. So I think a lot of people are, like, spammers and scammers and stuff. So I unbanned the people I know, like, kind of personally. So I unbanned Yami because I know her. And I think I unbanned Alan for the trial, and I'll keep him unbanned post-trial. That's fine. I'm over my grievance with him. And there was something, I think I unbanned a third person. The only two people who I know on that list who remained banned is Alex, the reasons I explained, and Firewolf. Firewolf will also remain banned indefinitely. Okay, I will now catch up with chat from 9:25 p.m. So give me a minute here. Whew. Yes, Scraper did get unbanned. If someone's using off-platform stuff to scam your use based on real life, should they get banned in-game and possible on Discord? Yeah, maybe. I have to think on that to make sure it's philosophically consistent. Scamming is a bit... Yeah, scamming in real life, I think that's probably a bridge too far. If people are beefing off character, or they're just being like assholes, I don't think they should be banned then. Scamming like real life money? Yeah, maybe they should be banned. Maybe there's a case for that. Don't hold my feet to the fire on that. I have not thought through all 30 angles to make sure that that position is, like, completely philosophically consistent, okay? Gut instinct, maybe that's... I'm open to that. Liz Sanders says, there's your case in response to Captain Penguin posting what appears to be some kind of terms of service. The site may contain links to the website. We are not responsible for accessing them. Yeah, that seems a pretty reasonable like disclaimer to me. Thalmor, don't remember we made him server owner back in April. All right. Why was Firewolf banned? He tried to. This was like maybe 2 months ago. He tried to go after me out of character in a way that was very malicious, in a way that I did not appreciate. I will not go into details, but it's nothing serious. But he did nothing serious. Okay, he just did something very insulting, and I took it very seriously because I've always been good to Firewolf. I've always had the patience of an angel and of a saint with him, and he turned around and out of the blue just spat in my face in a way that did not bother me, but that I could see how it could be very bothersome. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I will go into detail. Fuck it. Like I said earlier, what's done is dark comes to light. I will give the full story here. I was drunk. This was one of the first times I did a drunk show, and Cajun was on here. And drunk Thalmor decided to ask Cajun out live on air, right? I don't think this was recorded. I think this was like a spontaneous. I don't remember. And she was like, no. And I was like, whatever. And then we DM'd later, and I was like, are you sure? Like, we can, or we'll be friends. I'm like, whatever. And she's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then we moved on. And then we was friendly passing. It was whatever. I dropped it. It didn't matter to me. I dropped it. We moved on. This was like earlier this year, like months and months ago. Firewolf DMs me out of the blue with like a selfie photo of him and her kissing. And I know it's them because I've seen pictures of both of them, and they looked exactly like I remembered. And I forgot what he said, but it was like he was trying to like rub it in my face that he was like dating her, and I wasn't. And I was like, okay. And the only way I could interpret the things he was saying was that like he was trying to just rub it in my face. And like I said, like I don't care about Cajun. I hope she's doing fine, but like whatever. It's weird. So, anyways, this would be like if I had a crush on a girl at church, and one of my friends like dated her out of the blue. They were like holding hands, and my friend sent me a picture of it and was like, "What do you think about this?" Right? Like, and of course, like I don't care about Cajun, but I guess he thought I did, and that's very disrespectful because Firework is greatly disliked, and I've tried to be friendly with him because that's just why I'm a friendly guy. I try to be friendly with everyone unless I have a reason not to be. That's pretty rare. And in his like broken like brain, he could not appreciate the patience I've always had with him, and he tried to do that to me. I didn't like it. There you go. That's enough about that. Kind of cringe, all kind of cringe. But y'all asked, I gave you the answer. He will remain banned because, as far as I'm concerned, he tried to get personal with me. And look, I don't like that. Didn't work. I guess in a way it did, but not in the way he intended. I just felt very disrespected. And apparently, in 3 months will be March 2024, and that will mean that the Russian-Ukraine war has been going on for 2 years, and that is kind of crazy. Because it doesn't seem like it's been 2 years. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, Hillbilly. I don't know what was coming out of my mouth there. Thank you, Hillbilly. I appreciate it. This is the lead of Thalmoria. Alex will be rebanned before the 27th. Maybe not tonight. I'm lazy. Almost certainly tomorrow. Um, I think that's it. Does anybody else have anything else they want me to? Go ahead, listen. Go ahead, listener. Ban him. Yeah. If you will take that labor off my hands, I will be very grateful. Just like I'm grateful for you volunteering to defend Alan. So true, CCT. I received word from Decca. He does not appear to be open to prosecuting Alan. I will talk to him more just to make sure. I will make a thread on Thalmoria v. Allen this week and try to get a prosecutor. I'm gonna try to get a prosecutor and an assistant prosecutor. And so then once that's done, probably 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks will be the trial. So we're looking at next week. Thread goes up. Get the attorneys. Next 2 weeks pass. We're looking for maybe the trial being probably the December 13th, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully, Christmas doesn't cuck us. Hopefully, it doesn't. The holidays. No, it really shouldn't. Everyone's gonna be off from work and school. It really shouldn't. All right, we're done. Um, listener says, "Wait." I'm waiting. Let me reban Alex live. If you wish to come on to the stage, go right ahead. We can talk about the show, the magic. Oh, do you want to like share your screen or something? Oh, fucking guillotine came down, head rolled off. Oh, it's so over. Actually, no, we're so back. All right. I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and play the theme, and then we can go. Next Thalmor Radio will be December 8th. Come on. Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thalmor Radio. He's coming at you from the top. Oh no, no, he won't stop. Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thalmor Radio. Thalmor Radio. You know, it. I was talking about Firewolf and how I was always patient and kind to him when few people were, and how disrespectful it was for him to like return my kindness by just spitting in my face, right? And it hasn't just been him though. Like it also happened with Shifty. You know, he burned a lot of bridges. He strained our relationship a lot, but I always tried to like support him and like be nice to him. I allowed him even after he'd been banned and whatnot, and he was probably at his lowest point in terms of popularity. I allowed him to still be my co-host, and we still did stuff together. And he was freaking out in his spat with this other e girl. He was in the announcements room like airing out his dirty laundry and stuff, and it was. And he did this mid-show, by the way. It wasn't just out of the blue. I'm trying to do my fucking show. I'm trying to do my fucking thing. And he's in the official announcements shit, going into all this out-of-character stuff, just completely freaking out. And I tell him, stop it. Like, quit. And then he freaks out on me and then leaves the server. And so, like, it happened with Firewolf. It happened with Shifty. It also happened with Kills Bob. Kills Bob was a staff member here. I'm airing out all my dirty laundry, I guess. It's Trashy Thalmor is in the 10, ladies and gentlemen. Have what Kills Bob do. Kills Bob was staff here, like an assistant. Very helpful. He did a lot. He recorded a lot of shows. He did whatever I asked him to. He was a great staff member. He really was. I guess his feelings about the show or about me deteriorated over time. I don't really know why. Kills Bob wasn't very popular, but I was always kind to him. We came to blows several times, but he always relented and apologized, and we kept going. Then finally, one day, he leaves the server, and he unfriends me. He does not unfriend everyone in the game, but he does unfriend me. So again, 3 different people over the course of me having Thalmoria and this server, 3 different people who are not popular, who are disliked by a lot of people, who I am kind to and patient with, probably far more than they are warranted, and in all 3 cases, they end up fucking me. So I don't know if I'm too nice or what it is, but maybe I need to be like more of an asshole or something. But what else? Is what is. Kills Bob and Shifty both are not banned. They both left the server. Only Firewolf is banned. If Kills Bob or Shifty wants to rejoin the server, they are allowed. I'm airing out my grievances here just because it's on my mind. But like, I would say there's no current ongoing beef from me to Shifty or from me to Kills Bob. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones and water under the bridge. I hope they're cool with me. I'm not saying this to shit on them or fuck with them or get people to dislike them. But like, I'm reflecting on my own relationships because this is like this show is therapeutic for me. I like getting my thoughts out there. It does something for like my soul here. That's why I share these things. So that is true, Lysandra. That is true. But I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of an individualist. That I'm still like, hey, I'll give you a shot. Whatever. Anyways, thanks for hearing me out. Tune in December 8th for the next Thalmor Radio. Lion broadcast in Ron on December 1st. Ooh. Look for the Thalmoria versus Allen thread to go up this week, or the next 7 days, I mean, because this week technically ends tonight. And look for the trial in December, but the trial will have tons of announcements with. It's always a big deal. It's always a party, all right? Lots of ping, lots of announcements, lots of paperwork. Okay, lots of people. Always a good time. Good night!